All right, welcome to the latest episode of The Last Resort with Chris and Joe. This is episode 8.
And Carlos.
I'm getting to that, Carlos. Today's February 1st, 2013. Joe.
Hey,
That's Joe.
I'm Joe.
There.
Yeah.
That's Joe over there.
I'm here
Joe,
again.
who's our guest?
Our guest is Carlos, and my understanding that you are married now.
To alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wait,
so
what?
Congratulations.
What? When
Thank
the fuck
you.
this happened?
I don't know when it happened.
We hope to be conceiving soon.
Oh, that's good.
You know.
Congratulations. No, seriously, what the fuck?
No, he's talking about this stupid thing I posted on Facebook.
Oh, okay. What's the stupid thing you posted on Facebook?
I don't know. I guess there's this like survey going around right now where someone gives you like an age and then you've got to fill out this little like, thing.
I saw that.
I filled one of those.
I
out.
didn't read it though.
So when he was 22, he was a whore to alcohol, but now he is married. Is it happily married?
We're very content together.
Gotcha.
How often do you guys sleep together?
Copulate?
If you don't mind me asking.
6 or 7 times a night. You know.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I take it you eat her out a lot.
Wow.
I definitely do a lot of swallowing.
Wow. How is that coming out of Joe's voice, Joe's mouth, and not mine?
You can't predict me.
I know. I've said it many times.
Puppet master.
Never bet against Joe. Don't do it, because if he fucking finds out,
I don't bet, and I don't mean this racistly, but like as far as I can tell, like gambling is very much like Asians are really into gambling.
I seriously thought you were gonna say it's a white thing. I go like, what the fuck?
White people like to gamble too, but like not like Asians
You're
are
right,
like compulsive gamblers. Like no offense, Asians. I love
we
you.
don't have any followers. We don't.
But
no one listens to the show.
I work with Asians right now, and they are all gambling on everything all the time. Like, straight up, all honesty.
Everything, all the time?
Yes.
I do believe gambling's illegal in Japan.
So maybe that's why.
Well, I work with... Well, never mind.
Thai.
I work with some Mexican people at a Mexican restaurant.
Yes. I'm like, really? Because I was going to talk to you about going to your place, but maybe not anymore.
I'm actually having... My other job's actually finally going to start up soon.
Oh,
what's the other job?
I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be one of the chefs for a wine bar.
Oh, cool. What wine bar?
The Dregs. They're moving to a new location, and I'm going to be in charge of their small plates.
Oh, wow.
Food.
I have no idea what that is.
Just like... It's like international tapas, I guess.
Okay. So you can keep your other job as well?
Yes.
So you have 2?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm not going to school right now.
Oh, you're not?
No. I need money.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. Joe, what have you been up to? We know what Carlos is doing. He's married alcohol.
Yeah.
And
so when did that happen?
I woke up one day and it was just it's like one of those Vegas weddings.
Right.
That makes sense.
You liked it, so you put a ring on it.
I liked it, so I put a ring on it. Or she put a ring on me. I don't know how that is. Alcohol a man or a woman?
This can be whatever you want it to be.
I mean, I want it to be a woman.
How does it feel to you?
It feels like I'm all fucked up.
Then it's a man.
Carlos got fucked in the ass.
I got fucked in the mouth is what I did.
And the mouth.
I don't wear hats often, and I don't understand like the bill. It's like takes up space that I don't.
Yeah, it's there to stop the light from going into your eyes.
It's actually there to keep my hair in place. That's why it's there.
I now have a beanie. My girlfriend bought me a beanie.
Is this Jasmine?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, she...
hey, Jasmine.
I don't think she really listens to this show.
No, so what? I'm still giving you a shout-out.
Good point. All right, I'll let her know.
We're still introducing ourselves.
Yeah. Here's what's worse. It's worse, Carlos, is that she sometimes listens to the show. So I have to
you can't be talking shit because you never know.
Exactly. I don't know when she's going to listen to a full show and when she's just going to skip. Or just part of it.
Yeah.
So it's even worse. If I knew she always listened to the show, I could say whatever the fuck I wanted.
Right.
Because she's always listening to the show. And if she never listened to the show, I could say whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
But because she's kind of listening sometimes.
Yeah, it leaves you in a sort of a superposition thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you can't just say whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, anyways.
Because I want to keep my girlfriend.
Oh, I am single. I mean, I take that back. Sorry, alcohol. This is new to me, darling.
You have an open relationship. I
I share her often.
Oh yeah, I had her last night.
Not that I have.
Not last night, 2 nights ago.
There's a lot of
thought
her to
it was
go
a
around.
him,
She's a big woman. She's a big lady. There's a lot of her to go around.
Today's sponsor, that's not really a sponsor, is Nalgene. Put any fluid in it.
Are we getting money from this sponsor?
No, it's just that
sounded really dirty. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I did it on purpose.
Oh.
Nalgene, but if Nalgene bottles, put any fluid.
Nalgene? What are you saying?
Nalgene bottles.
Are you holding something up?
Nalgene
in front of your camera?
Yes,
yeah, we can't see that. By the way.
But everyone else at home can if they're listening to the video.
Okay, well,
Nalgene.
it's also sponsored
Assuming
by.
I put the
This is
camera
also
on you
sponsored
in the
by
video.
aluminum can.
There you go. Oh man! All right, so
So
you're
I've
married.
been doing stuff. I don't know what.
You don't know what, yeah? Though I know it's
I've
definitely
changed
not working on
colleges.
stuff. Yeah,
Sort of.
I know that you said on Facebook that you're now back on vacation.
Yeah, I'm back on vacation for another week.
Yeah, what was that about? I don't understand.
Basically, I was waiting to be able to register for another community college that doesn't start until February 11th.
You're just like emperor of community colleges, aren't
Yeah, I
you?
guess so.
He is. He can go anywhere,
Yeah.
do anything.
Right?
And so-
LACC
Yeah.
and stuff too.
As a fallback, I had signed up
Travis
for a
got out,
class
man.
here.
I said even Travis got out.
Yeah, I know.
Someone in the green room downstairs gave him shit from the beginning, and I almost looked at him and went, "You've been here 4 years. How about you shut the fuck up till you get the fuck out?"
Yeah, I know.
How about that one?
If I'm talking shit, it's
Yeah.
only because I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, this could be you, asshole.
No, this is
That's-
you. We
Well,
That's
were
what-
saying-
I was referring to the other guy.
Yeah, that's what you should have said. Yeah,
Yeah.
you think that
Well, my
10
cousin
years
was
ago?
let me
there.
ask you- let me ask you this.
I was kind of
Who was it?
It was
skinny white guy.
skinny white. Yeah,
Skinny white guy?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, wow, right. Well, I know who
yeah.
that
There's
is,
no
yeah.
skinny white guys.
I don't know his name.
What I was gonna say is what you should have said
Well,
to him.
that's the point. You don't even know his name.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
worthless is this guy?
Oh yeah.
He's
I
like-
mean,
he's like-
I was pretty much kind of like, I don't really need it.
This is like that scene in Austin Powers 3 when fucking Michael Caine's about to shoot that bodyguard, and he's like, "What? Do you know how many nameless bodyguards? You don't even have a name tag. Why don't you just lay down and die?"
Yeah, that's
you
right,
know?
Yeah.
Just give me your gun. Yeah, I know who he is, but I can't remember his name. And what you should have said to him, Joe, was, "I started 10 years ago. I was buff. This is your future." That's what you should have said. This is.
I
you've
used
been
to
here,
be a supermodel.
Yeah, I've been here 10 years. You've been here 4. Welcome to your future.
Yeah.
Only you're white, so you'll die sooner. Wait, is that true of heart disease? Comparatively do.
Oh,
Italian
every
Mexicans?
race has their killer.
Yeah, what's yours?
Italian
Italian Mexicans. The diabetes, really?
Yeah, that's true. Especially
Mexicans.
within it has a lot to do with like this is all I'm saying. All these studies are fucked up because it's like, oh, it's because you're Mexican. No, I mean it really has a lot to do with like the foods
Yeah.
and the tradition of eating. You know, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
What your bodies have been used to.
You know, it's
although
ridiculous.
there are things like, for example, one of the reasons why for example, I think for males it's heart
Mm-hmm.
disease, and if you're a black male, it's heart disease.
Yeah. I
It,
think so.
it's a
Can
heart
I, can I
attack.
say can I say
Sickle
it?
cell.
Can I say it? We're all thinking it. Can I say it?
What?
Black man heart disease? Can
Yeah,
Fried
say it.
chicken.
Fried
I
chicken.
said it. I said it.
I was trying to figure out where you're going, but I I obviously didn't see it. All right.
Well, black people also have a higher tendency to get sickle cell.
I think they're the only ones that get sickle cell.
I think
I know I've heard of it, and I don't remember what it is.
I think
so.
I think maybe Middle Eastern might also.
Really? I didn't. I knew that was like. There's a lot of diseases that to get black people, and I'm that
Yeah.
sucks for them. But
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna move on.
I didn't. I mean that like sincerely. Like sickle cell is like a fucked up disease. Like
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I always forget what it is.
I mean,
It has
okay.
to do with, like,
I
okay,
know what it is, but
it
I
has
forget
to
what
do
it
with
is.
like a mutation of malaria.
Yeah.
And,
or
and like if I remember this right, if you get like on both if 2 genes are like sickle celled, you're like immune to malaria.
Yeah.
But if only one of them, you're like super gonna die from malaria.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sucks.
It's basically a genetic what's
Mutation.
the word? Yeah, mutation developed to fight malaria, but it also makes you extremely prone to this other problem. which I can't read because my eyes still haven't adjusted from
So
the light.
okay, so
Really?
this thing I posted on Facebook this morning.
Yes.
This meaningless little thing.
Yes.
Everyone's like posting on my Facebook like, "Oh, it's okay.
Hey,
Don't feel sad."
hey, Carlos.
I'm like, "What the fuck is your problem?" Like,
Carlos, you need to have the mic vertical.
this way?
Vertical.
Well,
I don't
need
know science.
The logo to point at your.
You need
face.
the logo to point at your face.
What?
And the reason
so
why
what's the difference between this and how it was
because
before?
that is the way that the mic is facing.
Could you hear me, asshole?
I could, but it was all weird.
Fine. We're back to now. I'm gonna just shove this like.
You don't have to shove it in your face. I was just saying. I was trying to figure out why it was doing this weird thing, and now I know why. Because it was.
You're a dick.
Well, yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
No, but really, like this, people. I know you're not gonna listen to this, but this Facebook thing I posted today is meaningless.
Yes, it's meaningless.
It's meaningless. It's
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's even more the fact that that Joe knew about it before I did. I'm like this is how much Joe.
I'm surprised that Joe cared. I didn't even know he read what
I saw it, but I was like, man, whatever. Because I looked at it and was like, it doesn't mean shit.
I think I read mostly everything that people post on Facebook, unless it's like something that looks like more of the same from that particular person. Like a lot of people tend to post about like dogs. I tend to gloss over those.
I
now.
have to say that since the last time we did this, Jesse Kaiser, you need to check your shit because you're posting way too much shit on Facebook.
Yeah. I kind of just like gloss over his stuff.
I mostly do that to everybody, unless it's like a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Like, actually, that short you posted was really good.
Which
the
Paperman?
Paperman?
It was really, really good.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was really good.
It's a really good short.
So if you haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, somewhere on the internet now, Paperman, the short that played before Wreck-It Ralph, is up there. You should check it out. It's awesome.
Joe's been vacationing. I've been working. What's Goldie been up to?
Working. I've been working, going to school.
Working, going to school.
Yep, and fucking my girlfriend.
Well, I don't know if we needed to know that part.
Well, now you know.
The more you know.
I think I would. If I assume something is
If I have a girlfriend, I'm fucking her.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, why else would you have a girlfriend if you're not gonna bang
Well,
your girlfriend?
they're fun to have around.
Otherwise,
a girlfriend.
Okay, well, I'm saying like a girlfriend without
like
sex.
a lapdog.
A girlfriend
Yes.
without sex is called your homies. You know,
Yeah,
you don't bang
no.
your homies. You hang out with the homies.
It's really fun because we hang out. When we get horny, we fuck, and then we hang out some more.
You're just trying to talk about your girlfriend. This is really gay. I get it. You're in love.
All right. We're moving on to TV.
Yay, TV.
TV. I want to quickly talk about Tron Uprising. Carlos, have we talked to you about Tron Uprising?
There's a new Tron movie?
No, it's a cartoon show. It's a show.
No, I didn't know it
series.
was a TV series.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Is it anything to do with the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. It
Yes,
actually takes place after Tron and before Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
Called
so
Tron
that time
Uprising.
where that fool guy was stuck in the Matrix or whatever the fuck it's called. Tron.
Yeah.
The
grid.
Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Know your fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. You brought it up, nerd.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
Asshole. I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, it basically
nerds are smart,
it follows
right?
Tron and how he's been severely damaged, and so he's training this other program to become the new Tron to try to fight Clue.
Yeah.
Why was there was no Tron in Tron 2?
There was.
In Tron,
it's just
Tron
that
Legacy
he was, like,
was, yeah.
repurposed. He was the two blade guy, the 2-disc guy.
Yeah.
He was Tron?
Yeah.
Wait, did he have two blades
Wasn't he
two
a
discs
bad
the whole
guy?
time?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He got reprogrammed.
I remember being really fucked up and loving that movie because it was like
I really
really
liked
I
that
was
movie,
like
and
I
wasn't
liked
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other day I was telling Goldie that the show reminds me of something, and I couldn't remember what it was, but now I remember. It kind of reminds me of Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah,
I love that show.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the master training.
Yeah.
An apprentice.
Yeah, the former big hero guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the apprentice is like kind of teenage age. That was redundant. And like trying to balance his life between being a hero and
even though the programs.
Yeah.
Like, aren't all the programs pretty much made at this point?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
there's no
Clue
baby-
Clue can't make more programs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they derez one, does another one just eventually show up?
I don't know how it works. I mean, that's definitely a huge gray area in the Tron universe.
Yeah.
It's like,
So Tron Uprising, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch the first season. It's over. It doesn't look like there's going to be a second season. They're not going to give it to it, but the first season's really, really great. So maybe.
I like cartoons.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Check it out. It's on Disney XD
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it. Fantastic.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite animated?
My favorite animated
Oh,
series?
wow.
Oh, my God. That's.
there's so many.
I definitely know which one my favorite is.
What's
Well,
yours?
Samurai Champloo.
Oh, that's
Pretty
good.
good one.
No, I liked
I
it.
love that one.
That's pretty good.
Isn't there a movie coming out of it?
Oh, I don't know. Is there?
Oh, wait, we talked about Samurai Champloo, didn't we? About how they end and how. Yeah.
Was I
Yeah.
sober?
I don't remember.
I don't know if it was you that we were talking about it, but I think that we did talk about Samurai Champloo before, and I didn't really care for the ending.
I was okay with it. I was lukewarm. I was fine.
I
Yeah.
actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think we've
It's
had
a
this
good show,
conversation.
though. But I mean,
Seems familiar.
yeah, it's a lot of.
Maybe I just have the same views as somebody else.
Maybe, but I could have sworn it was you.
I also really like Full Metal Alchemist.
That's a
Well,
really good one.
but which one? Full Metal
Brotherhood.
Alchemist, or
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood? Yeah, Brotherhood.
They're both good, but
I don't know. Regular one or Alchemist was just a little weird.
It was fine, but it was weak.
Having seen both the seasons, like they both have
yeah. Well, like the beginning of the original series is essentially the same as the manga, and then they diverted away, and then then Brotherhood kind of just glossed over the beginning because it was like, well, you guys kind of already saw it with the first series, and then when it got caught up to the point where it diverged from the manga, then it followed the manga pretty much exactly.
Yeah.
So I think they're both good to watch. I think they took it to some interesting places when in the original series, but ultimately I do like Brotherhood better.
I think maybe just
It's
because
darker.
There was
Yeah.
I don't know if it was darker, but there's more.
It's deeper,
There's more,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's more elements of storytelling
Yeah,
that are better done. You know, like
yeah, it's much more intricate.
everything had more of a purpose. I didn't
Mhm.
like Hohenheim,
Yeah.
running away from his body was not as like I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Whereas like
Yeah.
in Brotherhood, he was like trying to make amends with like all those like hundreds of thousands of souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he he has all these souls inside of him, and all those years he spends getting
Like
them to
making
agree with
peace,
each
yeah.
other, so that they
That must have been a bitch.
yeah.
See, I haven't got that far in Brotherhood yet. So
That's actually not.
Thanks,
Well, that's not that
guys.
far though. Really.
Well, I mean, it's more the fact that I think the last thing I watched of Brotherhood was not too long after you find Sloth.
oh,
Is it Sloth? No, which
Sloth's
one?
like the third. They killed.
Yeah.
That's pretty far. Sloth's like
Which
the third
which is the
they
one
killed.
where they're in the northern
Yeah,
thing?
that would be
Sloth.
Sloth.
Yeah. Not too far after that one because I was trying to wait till they did all the English dubs
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to read, and two, actually I really like the people that do the English dubs. I
Yeah,
think they do really a fantastic
English
job.
Yeah,
English
actually.
dubs have gotten so much
Oh, yeah.
better
Really.
since
agree.
since
To the-
like 10 years ago.
To the point of where I feel that they're more of the voices that they should be than the Japanese ones, but
Mm.
that's probably also because I know English and not Japanese.
Nice.
Yeah. So Tron Uprising,
Mm-hmm.
it's really good. Most likely only going to get one season,
Yeah.
so watch it. It's
where,
already
where can we watch it?
Disney XD, but
Yeah.
it's
Maybe
already out.
online. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, they just had their season finale. So hopefully
Yeah.
you can still catch reruns.
Yeah, and if not, I'm sure you'll be able to get it online at some point somewhere.
Yeah,
And
so-
since Disney just made a deal with Netflix, I wouldn't be surprised if you'll be finding Tron Uprising on Netflix
Oh yeah.
soon as
So
well.
this being the TV section, is possible to merge into film, or do you have that separate?
It's more of a time issue, but we're going to talk about Breaking Bad real quick, and then we'll see from there.
Okay.
Because we're just under a time crunch, and lately we've been going long. So Breaking Bad, Carlos, you've been watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I the only sucky thing about it is like I'm watching these guys make these high grade speed, and I'm like, you know, like
Really?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, dude, it's really tempting. I'm like, damn, I want to do some speed right now. Like these fools are like going.
See,
at it,
I've
like,
never had that issue. I've never.
well,
been
have
like,
you ever
"Yeah."
have you ever done speed?
No.
We'll see. Well,
I've
there you
never
go. Right off
wanted
the
to.
bat, like I'm just saying, like I've done that shit before, like.
And
So
so,
like
you just
I'm watching
yeah.
that, like yeah, I don't do that anymore, but like I watch it, I'm like, damn, that's just like.
Now,
Is it only white people that when they do Speed look that way?
No.
Really? 'Cause
no,
I don't-
Mexicans look horrible. I mean, anyone that gets wrapped
Yeah,
up with
and Speed becomes horrible. But the problem is like it damages white people's DNA. They never go back.
No one, you're done.
Really? I've never seen I guess I've never just seen a Mexican speed freak. So-
Honestly, that's probably it was one of the biggest speed communities.
Was Mexico?
Is Mexicans.
it's
Well, they
Mexicans.
Mex it. They Mex it. They Mex it. They Mex it, eh? They make it. Anyways, no, Breaking Bad is a wonderful show.
yeah. It's awesome.
And these two shows have nothing to do with each other, but because how I saw them, the people that were trying to get to watch Breaking Bad were trying to take me away from Mad Men.
Oh.
So I have compared
AMC.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I love Mad Men.
Yeah,
I
love
mean
that,
they're both
man.
very good
Yeah.
shows.
Well,
But,
you know that they come on different times for a reason.
Yeah,
No,
well,
they
I don't
come
have
on at the
cable.
same time.
They come on when I go onto my computer and watch them.
No, I meant season wise, Joe.
Oh, okay,
Jesus.
yeah.
Meaning that when one's off, the other's on.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but what I'm
AMC
saying is,
seems-
when
yeah.
I was watching them, I was behind on all seasons, so
Gotcha.
I watched them on the computer. So like,
Why were people trying to take you away from Mad Men?
because they're like, oh, isn't anyone with your time? Breaking Bad.
They're
Oh,
both great shows.
they're
Dude,
beautifully written.
I love Mad Men.
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
a thing.
Breaking
With,
Bad's great too because this guy's so crazy. But
yeah.
there's a
Mad
thing
Men
that
I
happens
love.
with Breaking Bad where everyone says that Family Guy did it. Family Guy did a thing on Breaking Bad, a very quick little
I don't think I saw
snippet.
it.
I didn't see it.
If I could find it, I would, but I'm not going to. So, I'm not going to.
Why don't you explain it to us? Cole?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember exactly what it is, but it was basically along lines that Breaking Bad has brainwashed everyone into telling everyone to watch
Oh, wait.
Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah. I did see that. It's the best show. It gives them some sort of hypnotic message where they
yeah.
say like it is the best show ever, except for maybe The Wire.
Yeah.
I will tell all my friends about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's wonderful. I very much enjoy it. But I guess it's just a place for Dan Draper in my heart. Don Draper. in my heart.
I haven't watched Mad Men yet.
It's good.
Oh, so good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Breaking Bad's also really good.
Yeah.
But they're just very different shows.
Yeah. AMC's
Oh,
been
here it
doing
is.
pretty good.
Here it is. I have it. So here it is. Family Guy on Breaking Bad.
We now return to Breaking Bad.
You
Wait, you don't-
recommend Breaking Bad to everyone you know.
I will recommend Breaking Bad to everyone I know.
Breaking Bad is the best show you've ever seen, except maybe The Wire.
Breaking Bad is the best show I've ever seen, except maybe The Wire.
You will never stop talking about Breaking Bad or The Wire.
I will never stop talking about Breaking Bad or The Wire.
Is The Wire made
We're
by the
slowing
same
down.
guy?
That's a good sign.
You
I
know
don't
what's
know.
not slowing down? Breaking Bad. Haven't seen anything like it since The Wire.
Never shuts up about those shows.
that's the clip that.
That's actually really true because like I didn't want to. Oh, Breaking Bad. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying is all the people like it's this thing like everyone goes like don't watch Mad Men, Breaking Bad, and I would never say that.
And then every now and then I meet somebody who's like, Breaking Bad's not that great, or Mad Men's not that great.
I have heard people not. I've never. That's the thing. I will say this. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Breaking Bad, but I've definitely known a lot of people that didn't like Mad Men.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
think
I mean,
Mad Men's-
I've heard
it's a much
like maybe
slower
one or
show
two.
though. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That it would be a slow show.
Yeah. I mean, Mad Men is a little bit more of like, I don't think this is the right term, but it's a little bit more of an adult level.
Than Breaking
Bad. And I mainly mean that more so in the sense that Breaking Bad has like action to it. Whereas Mad Men is pretty much much
Drama
more of
driven,
the a straight up drama. So I mean, not to say that you're more mature to watch one over the other.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that either.
I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
What movie did you want to talk about, Carlos?
No, I actually just want to say like how we felt about Oscar picks for this.
Oh, you know what? I don't
haven't
even.
Yeah.
We'll have to. Yeah, I didn't even really go over that.
Do you know
I've
them off
forgotten.
the top of your head?
I know. I guess let's see. Lincoln's up for Best Picture, I think.
Haven't seen it.
I have not seen it either, but I hear amazing things.
Yeah,
about it.
me too.
I think Tommy Lee's up for Best Supporting in that, and Daniel Day-Lewis is up for Best Actor in that. I think Silver Linings Playbook is up for
that
Best
got
Picture.
a bunch of.
I don't
What
think
is
I've
that?
Seen it.
I don't know, but it doesn't really look like
Yeah.
my kind of movie.
Yeah.
But it's getting all this acclaim, and I'm like,
I think it's about a playbook. That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
All right, well, here it is. Best Picture, Life of Pi, Amour, Argo,
Yeah.
Lincoln, Beast of the Southern Wild, Silver Linings Playbook,
Beast
Django
of the Southern Wild,
Unchanged.
I heard was really good.
I heard good
I
things.
don't even know what that is. Zero Dark 30,
Mm.
and
She already won.
and Les Miserables.
Oh, Les Mis was so good.
Best
Django was
best actor in a leading role is Bradley Cooper from Silver Linings Playbook, Daniel Day-Lewis from Lincoln, Hugh
Alright.
Jackman for Les Miserables.
No, I bet you Daniel Day-Lewis is going to take it.
You're gonna
I can't
go Daniel
imagine- I
Day-Lewis.
can't imagine anyone but Daniel Day-Lewis is going to take that.
Joaquin
I
Phoenix
drink your
from
milkshake.
for The Master. I drink your milkshake.
Did you ever see? Did you ever get around to seeing There Will Be Blood, Goldie?
No, it's still
So
there. I
good.
haven't seen it. What is it? It goes. It's
I really
I
like it.
drink
okay.
your milkshake.
I love.
took it up.
I loved Daniel Day-Lewis's performance in There Will Be Blood.
I just
The actual movie itself.
It was mostly a character-driven story about him, though. Like,
Yeah.
So, like, his performance was the movie. Like, I can't separate the two. You know, like.
I mean, it's a huge part of it, but I mean, I felt that the plot itself was kind of like.
I enjoyed it. It was not.
I-
enjoyed
yeah.
it.
It's still enjoyable.
I have-
Were you one of those No Country for Old Men kind
oh,
of
I
people?
love.
Oh,
See?
don't even. Oh God, No Country
I
for Old
liked
Men
it,
is
but
great.
I loved it.
What? No, it's great. You want to know why it's great? One, I hear that it's potentially one of the truest movies to the book. On top of that, the ending no one gets because they don't like it. No one understands what the ending of No Country for Old Men is about. It's about the fact that in real life, heroes give up, they retire, they go home. You know, like that was the whole thing that what's his name?
No,
I drink your milkshake.
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee Jones, his monologue at the end is completely and totally about how at the end of the day, the heroes get tired.
Mm-hmm.
They get tired and they can't do it anymore and they have to retire. And there's always someone else that's bad. And the whole point about and then you see I forgot his name, but the guy who played Frendo.
Yeah.
Who?
I forget
The killer guy?
The killer.
Berga, Javier Bardem.
Thank you. Javier's character, like he gets in a car accident.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. Oh no, he's great. But he gets
in
it.
Skyfall.
I
Yeah.
didn't see Skyfall.
He's
the bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in Skyfall. But I mean, like at the end of the movie, spoiler, he gets in a car accident, and you think that, and if you really haven't seen it and you don't want to know, fucking go
Close
forward
your
5
ears
minutes.
for
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
You think that he's gonna die, and you go like, "Fuck yeah, this fucker who's been killing people, he's an assassin, and he just kills anyone he wants." You think that he's going to finally get his comeuppance, and what does he do? He gets out and starts walking away with a limp, and that's when you realize. And this is right after Tommy Lee Jones's monologue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you think that like even after the fact that he's given up, he thought that maybe the world has righted itself by killing off this evil, and then he just keeps walking, and that's when you go, no, evil doesn't sleep. That's the problem. Good does. Good needs a recharge. Evil does not.
Evil sleeps sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, evil doesn't need a recharge.
I sleep
Good
with
does.
evil once or twice a week.
Well, and then there's that. Yeah. So
Okay,
So yeah.
get it. You
Yeah.
love No Country for Old Men.
It's a great movie.
I was only meaning to. Anyways, Bradley Cooper is up for Best Actor as well, is what you said?
I already closed it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's done.
Yes, he was
Moving
on there though. For,
Yeah.
Silver Linings.
I did. The Life of Pi looks kind of like. It looked like it was trying really hard to me. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Heard good
I've
things.
heard it's really good. Really good. I don't know. I haven't had it though. I haven't
I
watched.
don't think I've seen a movie in the theaters for like at least a month.
Oh, I love one. Yeah, I think I. Oh.
All right, we're
yeah.
gonna move on to fighting words.
Friday and Wild.
Fighting words, Carlos. It's okay if you don't have one.
I actually do have one.
You do have one, okay.
I need an audience. This is an important one.
Okay, go.
Dearest listeners.
You're not gonna do the.
Oh shit! There's an intro.
Oh, there's
My
an
bad.
intro.
My bad.
Intro. Sorry.
My bad. Now we're moving on to. Here it is. Now we're moving on to.
Oh, to toy. These be fighting words, laddie.
That's me.
Yeah, and we use that. Yeah, we use that. That's our intro for fighting words.
Awesome.
I totally forgot about it.
There is an etiquette, my dearest listeners, to how you manage. If you're going to go to a restaurant with 15 fucking people, and it's 9:30, you need to make a fucking reservation. People aren't just waiting around magically for you to show up when you get fucking hungry. People are trying to close down and go home. You like to be off the clock, don't you? We like to be off the clock too. Make your fucking reservations.
So wait,
Sorry, that happens to me a lot.
So people showed, like 9 people showed up at like 9 o'clock.
Like I often at Moo, we often we close at 10, you know, so the kitchen's shutting down. We haven't had an order in 30 minutes, you know, like, so I'm trying to clean up and I'm trying to break things down, and then a fucking party of 20 walks in at 9:30, you know, and they don't order till after 10. It's like, dude, like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
It's just a restaurant. This isn't complicated.
Wow, you're right. That's bad. I don't think I've ever done anything
really
like that.
fucking annoying.
I know I've
and
come
then they
in.
have the audacity not to tip.
What?
Oh,
I know.
yeah, that's the straw that breaks the camel's.
See, I know that I've come in with 1 or 2 people into a restaurant like
Dude,
half
if
an hour,
3
45
people-
minutes before they
If
close.
people walk in at 9:30, that is not even a bit. Like, I'm set up to handle 3 people.
Yeah.
Or a few tables of 3, or, you know, but when like 15 people come in at once, to feed 15 people at the same time, like, is
Yeah,
want like 1,000 different things is ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow, that blows,
Yeah, it
man.
happens. I really want to like throw things at them.
At that point,
Yeah.
that's when you get shit in your food, right?
No, I don't do that.
Well, oh, that's nice to know.
I mean, like, food means a lot to me, you know, like, I'm a chef, like, that's,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do
I
that.
mean,
I
you
just
gotta-
take forever to do it. You know, like, I just take forever and try to make their experience as poor as possible.
Gotcha. Okay, I see what you mean. You're like, fuck you. You're not gonna
Yeah,
get your shit
yeah.
on time. You want it well done. Congratulations. You're getting a steak that's you're gonna have to chew for
burnt
5
to a
years.
crisp, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
what
like,
you get.
But I don't like do stuff to food. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. Joe,
Mm-hmm.
your fighting words.
So, ran into this a few times now with.
We need Carlos to do one where it's just fighting words or whatever with something in between. So each one I can just have this thing where just instead of like these be fighting words, it's just really quick. Carlos, quickly.
Just like these be fighting words?
Yeah. No, just like fighting words.
Fighting words.
Again.
Fighting words.
Okay, cool.
Or fighting words.
Oh wait, that was better. Do that one again. Do that like that.
Fighting words.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Joe,
yours.
So, while editing this show, I've run into this annoyance of variable frame rate.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah.
I'm already pissed off.
Basically, Adobe Premiere doesn't like having variable frame rate. It makes things out of sync, and everybody that's making devices or recording programs that use variable frame rate, stop it. Stop it.
Stop that thing that makes things smaller.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We've got enough memory now. We don't need it anymore.
We don't need variable frame rate.
Yeah.
I don't care if you only have an 8 gigabyte iPod Touch.
I don't
Fuck
care.
you.
I don't care.
You can only get 30 minutes now instead of 2 hours. Fuck you.
Yeah, if somebody wants to, they can convert it to variable frame rate.
You know what it should be is when exporting, it should give you the option.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I mean, because the one that was annoying me last was Jared's iPad, and I was kind of surprised that was recording at variable frame rate.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that as well. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know.
Whereas the time before that, it was whatever program.
Whatever program I was using at the time on my laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. So had to convert it, and it's just a pain.
We'll shank him. I'll shank the shit out of that fool. Variable fucking
Thank
whatever
you.
rate.
Frame rate.
Suck it,
Fuck
bitch.
you, VFR.
Do you guys ever watch The Whitest Kids Ever?
No.
I tend to stay away from the white kids.
I don't really. I don't really care much for the show, but there was this whole little bit about the Civil War on drugs. It's funny. It's too long for me to explain. Goldie.
Okay.
Yes, mine. Mine is about did you hear about this Atlanta shooting that was either today or yesterday?
Atlantis?
Atlanta.
Oh.
I did hear about it because you told me
There's
about
a lot
it.
of like... Of course there's a shooting in Atlanta.
Yeah. So one there's always been school shootings, and there will be continue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that was a gang joke. I apologize. I did not mean that.
No, but that's part of the like we hear about these mass school shootings, and we think that they're this thing that we're like, oh, shootings at schools never happen, but that's not actually the case. They happen all the time.
They actually do happen all the time.
All the time. They just never get any publicity because they usually are in poor neighborhoods and having to do with gang violence and stuff.
Before we finish that sentence, I was like, porn neighborhoods?
Yeah.
Those two.
Where do we find?
Yeah,
I said porn
Different things are being
neighborhood.
shot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Heyo.
I don't have a sound effect for that yet.
Hopefully, the
Yeah,
school
yo.
we're talking about is a college.
Yeah.
So that it's not like.
It's not so bad that we
So it's not
joking around with
underage?
it. Yeah.
So one of the people on Facebook posted this and said, "Well, there you go." And the title the title of the article is "Armed Guard Stops School Shooting After He Opened Fire at Atlanta Middle School." Okay. Now that makes it sound like the guard opened fire, does it not?
And then stopped.
And stopped the shooting.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I read the whole article.
It sounds like he stopped the shooting after he started it.
yeah,
It
right.
sounds like to me.
It does.
And
It
that
does. But
armed guard stopped shooting after like starting it, like some shit
Yeah.
like that.
After he
Right?
fired.
Yeah, so basically what happened was there's these two students that had an argument, and they know this because they had an altercation a couple days beforehand or the week beforehand. And so this guy brought a gun to school. He was a 14-year-old, brought a gun to school, and fired some shots and ended up shooting this kid in the neck. And it says a student opened fire at his middle school Thursday afternoon, wounding a 14-year-old in the neck before an armed officer working at the school was able to get the gun away, police said. So you read more into it and you find out that there was
like old ass middle schoolers.
Yeah. You find out that multiple shots were fired and that sort of thing, but he was specifically going after this one kid. So most likely the fact that the multiple shots were fired were the fact that he was a bad shot.
Oh, good, Goldie. Judge how this kid should.
Well, no.
He should have just killed him.
Yeah, well, one. I mean, the whole point of what I'm saying is that
he still shot him in the head. I mean, that's still a pretty good shot.
Yeah, but multiple shots, which means that he most likely, and he only shot him once. Because the thing is,
okay, well, I'm trying to figure out where the guard comes into this.
I'm getting to it, Carlos. So the whole point is that this was an altercation between the two. This wasn't a mass school shooting. He wasn't shooting. He wasn't spraying and praying and trying to hit as many people as he could.
Okay,
He was trying to hit one person. One kid.
And
the
that's
armed
okay?
guard.
That's what you're saying?
What? No, it's not okay. But my whole point is that this is not a school shooting. This is not Sandy Hook. This is not Columbine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what happens on a regular basis, sadly, in our country.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, these happen all the time.
You know.
Yeah, and it's being reported all the time now because we're so sensitive to school shootings. That's why we're hearing about it.
Yeah, it's still
Obama,
the cause of the week.
Obama's
really.
trying to do all this gun stuff too.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing
Control the
about.
media.
Yeah. So
1984.
So the armed guard did work at the school, but at the time he was off duty. Just happened to be at the school that day. Second, I've read two different articles. One from a website called The Blaze, and the other one the other one is USA Today. I've read both the articles. Neither of them say anything about the fact that the armed guard, who just works there and happened to be off, off duty at the time. Neither of them say that he shot at all. In fact, the USA Today article says later on that he was able to talk the shooter down and have him drop his weapon.
So the armed guard didn't do any shooting.
Exactly. No. So there's all these gun freaks, and I'm going to call them freaks because they piss me off because they didn't read the article. Is they're going like, see, this is why we need armed guards here every day.
From what I understand, in Obama's plan, you can have armed guards.
I
a
don't.
lot of schools already do.
I mean, that's why. Like, I know because I had a truant officer come to my house.
Yeah, and that's
Truant officer had to came to your house with a gun.
Yeah, because he's
That's
an
like
actual police officer. He
That's
happens
some
to be
fucked
the
up
true.
shit, like.
No, like my door was locked.
You haven't been to school lately, huh?
I kid you not. No, he was because he's a police.
Give me your lunch money,
Carlos. He's a police officer, so of course he has a gun. He's a full.
I'm just saying, why are we are broke in our community and we're sending fucking cops with guns to your fucking door to get you to go to school?
Well, yeah,
that's
because
some
you have
fucking
to.
stupid ass shit.
It was one. It was 10 years ago. No, it was more than that, Joe. It was more like 12, 13.
I was rounding.
Yeah.
We're trying to make you look younger, Goldie. We're on your
side.
One, two, Carlos. You got to keep in mind that it's illegal for you to not to go to school. After a certain point, you have to go to school.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's not a matter of urgency.
But you got to keep in mind
it's not high on the totem pole.
This is
I guess we had money back then.
His job in the police department is going after truancies. Is like. And so, because it's not just people who don't want to go to school. It's also gang members who aren't going to school because they rather be doing other stuff. That kind of stuff.
Those really thug Ukaipa and Redlands kids.
Yeah, but they're everywhere, Carlos. That's the whole point. The whole point is that these people are everywhere.
I'm trying to figure out what your fighting words is about.
I'm getting to it. If you would stop interrupting with your bullshit.
Well, you're boring.
Now you know how I feel, Goldie.
So the whole point is everyone's now up in arms, saying, "See, like armed guards. If we had armed guards, we could stop school shootings." Keep in mind, he didn't stop the guy from shooting the person he wanted to shoot, and he wasn't even on duty, so it just happened to be a coincidence. And as far as I can tell from everything I've read, he didn't even fire his weapon.
So you're hating. You're hating on a guy that stopped this kid.
No, I know. I'm hating.
By talking. Can you do me a favor, Joe, and put like hater across the screen?
No,
like,
I'm hating. I'm hating on the people that say like this. I'm disappointed that not even Fox News mentioned the armed guard in their report. He didn't. All he did was stop the kid from. All he did was say, "Hey, put your gun down."
Well, I'm not surprised Fox News left something out. You know.
Well, but it's the whole point that
I'm surprised that Fox News didn't point out the whole gun thing, though.
Is stupid.
It would be the thing that you would expect.
There are definitely a lot of because I've been having this conversation a lot because like my friend's like really into guns in school and I love them to death and I get it and they're responsible people, but they're all like mad because like, oh, I can't have this kind of gun, or they're gonna make it really a big old bitch to get a gun. I'm like, well, if you want a gun that bad, I kind of want it to be kind of a bitch for you to get a gun, you know? Like,
yeah. My whole point, Carlos, is the fact that people who are afraid of like the stuff that you're saying right now are saying, see, this is why we need more people with weapons on school campuses. But even that armed guard wasn't able to stop this kid from shooting someone.
Yeah.
And if he had been in better aim, he would have killed him. Like, he shot him in the neck. Like, he's fine now, but if he would have been a better aim, the kid would have been killed over a disagreement that they both had. Mm-hmm. That was it. And so, like, my whole point is, like, my friend on Facebook who said, well, there you go. This is why we need more guns on campus. People, like, police officers on campus, with weapons, is null and void because he didn't read it, and he didn't even fucking stop the shooting. The guy shot who he wanted to shoot who he wanted to shoot. Well, he shot him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shot who he wanted to shoot.
Yeah. He shot who he wanted to shoot.
Yeah.
So, like, he most likely wasn't going to shoot anyone else anyways.
Yeah.
If the officer...
the student might have just said, well, whatever, I'm done anyway.
Yeah, I mean...
Huh? Oh, this nigga's talking to me? Yeah, whatever, fool. I'm out of here.
Yeah, like, I'm done. I'm cool, whatever.
Cool. Yeah. Did he go to jail? I hope he went to jail.
Oh, he's a minor, so he's currently in custody. Oh, here's the other thing. This school has metal detectors, so this has been an issue. Like, these kind of things have been an issue, and they don't know how... Atlanta. Well, yeah. Like... so they haven't figured out how he got the gun past the metal detectors yet. And it's like, what else do we need? Like, you have metal detectors. We had an armed guard there that just happened to be there and still wasn't able to stop school shootings. And what you're saying is we need more. We need more people with guns on campus.
Yeah.
That's my issue. That's what I'm saying. That's my fighting words.
Yeah.
Is
people with guns on campus. Not the greatest idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that.
Well,
Or I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, like a lot of schools already have like access to somebody with a gun nearby.
Some kind of implementation.
Yeah, like I mean, a lot of schools have like a police representative
I know that.
that assists the
Rev,
security
they had
and stuff
guys
like
with-
that.
They had an actual cop at Rev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They had a gun.
I don't think that the question here is, or the issue here is whether or not we should have somebody with guns at schools, but rather treating like an incident like this as the evidence.
Well, and it's
For it, yeah. Well,
everyone's comparing it to Sandy Hook because what they're doing is like,
to what?
Sandy
to
Hook.
Sandy Hook, the latest school. Well,
Big
actually, it was
shooting back in
another. Actually,
December.
there was another school
Okay.
shooting, but that's
Just Sandy Hook was a funny word. Like Sandy, what the fuck is that? It's a
yeah.
sex thing.
Everyone's comparing, or the one in California where the guy brought the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was going to do as much damage as possible. He was not going after revenge. The kid in California that brought the shotgun to school to start shooting people, he was doing it to do as much damage as possible. Those are a problem. But this, you read the article and you find out that that's not what this kid was doing. He was not going there just to shoot people because he was upset. Like he was pissed off at some motherfucker and said, "I'm going to shoot you," and then he did.
Yeah.
Not that that's
Fact check
right.
quizzes?
What?
Fact check.
Yeah, that's our next one. We're moving on to fact check.
.org.
Factcheck.org or
You keep
org.
saying that like fat check, and I'm starting to get offended, Goldie.
Factcheck.org.
Like, check your facts.
Yeah.
I
Fact
could
check.
check my fat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a really
So-
cool site.
Why I
You
said
should check it out. It's run by the Annenberg Institute, and basically they check facts.
Yep. That's all they do.
Yeah,
So we're gonna take their quizzes.
they have videos now too. It's like except it's on flakcheck.org.
Gotcha. But that we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
So
we're
it's
not gonna do
factcheck.org. Is that better, Carlos?
Yes.
I'm enunciating properly.
It's just because I'm so sensitive, you know.
Yeah. Even though you're not fat, but whatever.
I'm definitely fat, but thank you.
You're
sweetheart.
overweight, but you're not
What's
fat.
the fucking difference in overweight?
There's a
and fat?
distinct difference
I don't
between
really
fat
think,
and overweight.
I don't really think
I
there
don't-
is.
There's, I mean, are you saying that fat is means obese? Is that what?
Yeah,
you're meaning?
usually that's.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought fat meant like not healthy.
if I can grab this, I think I
fat,
count
right?
myself as fat.
Well, no, but
I think-
everyone has fat.
Well, yeah.
yeah,
I
but
think that
and there are
fat,
people
people-
are not. We're not saying people have fat. We're saying people are fat.
Okay.
That's a whole different.
I think that fat is a state of mind sort of thing where like you can see yourself as fat.
Zen
But
in
the
art of
medical
fat
term would
maintenance.
be obese or overweight.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not obese.
Yeah, but at that point, Joe.
but I am fat.
I'm fat.
Okay, we're moving on. This is like
That's why I purge myself every
This
night.
is oh God. This is why this to me this is no different than the skinny chicks going like, oh God, I'm fat, and me going like, oh, shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up.
You know what? One time I told a bulimic girl she was fat. I didn't know she was bulimic. And she was doing that skinny girl thing where she's like, I'm fat and this and that. And I was just like, fine, I'm going to go with it. Yeah, you're a fucking cow. And I like mooed at her and shit, you know? 'Cause I was
Wow.
just playing. I didn't know she was bulimic. And like, I just playing, you know? 'cause
And then
she's
she
so
cried.
fucking
Did you read
skinny.
minds?
She's so fucking skinny, you know? Like, and then like, so like, I'm mooing at her and I'm laughing at her. Like, and then we go out when I like meet up with her brothers and stuff. And they're like, and she excused herself. And then she's like, oh, dude, yeah, she's not doing so well. She started purging again. And I was like, excuse me? You know, like purging? And she's like, yeah, she's bulimic. She's really sensitive about her weight. And I was like, so I just mooed.
I just did this thing called mooing.
It was bad. I was really mean to her. But I mean, she was being stupid.
How old were you?
19.
Okay. So just out of high school.
Yeah, I didn't know she was. I mean, it was not. I was doing it because I was trying to prove a point about skinny girls, but I didn't know she was bulimic. I didn't know she was like psychologically affected by it. Otherwise, I would never.
You know
liked her
what?
like
You know
that,
what? Part of me goes like, is that your problem? I know that sounds very insensitive, but I don't give a shit.
I'm not saying it wasn't a problem. I'm just saying I fucking felt
Still
that.
wasn't
Like,
nice.
you
It
know,
still
like,
wasn't
yeah,
nice.
That wasn't cool, dude.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to make her throw up.
I mean,
yeah, but
If
I mean
anything, I
that's
was trying to make her feel better, really, about herself. You know, like through
Yeah, but
tough love. But I guess that doesn't work with everybody.
No.
and I guess that doesn't. Well, but that's what I'm saying. Well, that's why it's a mental disease, I guess.
Yeah,
'Cause
then that's
they
what I'm
can't
saying,
see
like,
it.
I'm not trying
But-
to fuck with someone's mind. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but you're not fucking with their mind. They're fucking with their own mind. You know, that's what I'm trying to say is like, how is it's like if I make a joke about your mom and then you tell me that your mom's dead, like it's not my fault that I made a joke about your mom because how the fuck am I supposed to know that your mom's dead? Now, your mom's not dead, is she?
She's not.
She's not.
Like,
I
but
know
we're
that.
that's like some like dangerous ground. Like I don't know, dude. Like, why would I don't talk about your mom? That's like
No, but you know, like you know how you'll joke. You'll meet someone and you'll be joking. You'll be having a
I
good time.
joke about the people in front of me, not about their moms. It's fucked up.
You've never
their
heard.
moms aren't there to defend themselves.
You never
see
heard.
my mom. I'm starting to learn things about you, Goldie.
Carlos,
You seem like
you've
a
never-
sincere. This is why you like No Country for Old Men.
All right,
You
I'm
are
gonna mute
evil.
you, asshole.
You don't sleep.
I'm gonna mute you, asshole. If you don't shut the fuck up.
You're having a power high there.
I am today. Because you tell me you've never made it. Someone's made a joke and goes like, "Your mom does that," and then
Not
they go,
since I was like 14. No.
"Oh bullshit! I've seen you do it."
Name one time I did.
I don't
that.
remember. I just know you have.
You've seen me do it. I talk shit to people right to their faces. Yeah.
I'm
like,
not saying that you don't talk shit to their faces,
I'm just
Carlos.
Goldie. I'm kidding.
He's doing
I'm
it right
kidding,
now.
Goldie. I'm kidding. Yeah, I do that shit all the time. I'm a fucked up person. You know?
Like I've seen you do this shit, asshole.
But it's funny because you're like, no, it's okay.
No, I'm just saying is my whole point is
Actually, that was a good Goldie voice.
Yeah.
what?
I don't know.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, it's okay. It's also my Cliff. It's also my Cliff voice.
So no, my whole point is that there's some things that you can't. I understand where
Yeah,
you
that
feel
we
bad.
can't know. No,
you
totally.
can't.
You're right.
You
I
can't
agree.
just sit there and like censor everything you fucking say because someone's parent might be dead and you're joking. Any other person you make that joke, everyone would have laughed and gone on. But because his parents dead, like suddenly you feel bad. And it's like, well, yeah, you feel bad because you're sad that their parents are dead. But really, come on, it's not like you knew.
I made a girl vomit. I just. felt
It's
bad.
true.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I
Well,
felt
you
bad.
shouldn't have mooed at her. That's where you had
Yeah.
that's where you went overboard. When you mooed at her.
She was so
I-
skinny.
I
this thing might be thicker
Yeah.
than her.
I understand the frustrated mind state that you were in. Yeah, I understand.
I'm saying you went too far with the moo.
Oh no, I'm saying that you did go too far, but I understand why you did it.
Oh yeah. No, because I'll make that joke too sometimes when
Yeah.
women
'Cause
will go like,
it's just
"Oh,
so
I'm so fat."
frustrating
I go like, "No,
when-
yeah, you're
you're a
so
fucking cow.
fat."
Yeah,
You're a fucking cow.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Moo, cow, moo.
it's very frustrating when somebody claims to be something they're clearly not, and you just want to like almost strangle them at that point.
Hence, every time Carlos says he's fat.
No, but see, I'm fat. Like it's not the same as that girl.
All right,
like,
we're moving on.
Factcheck.org. So they have quizzes.
They have quizzes.
If
Yeah.
you fail, does that count against you?
Yes.
You're a
All
horrible
right.
person if you fail.
The president's. This is question number 1. The president's plan to reduce gun violence includes a proposal that would clarify that healthcare law does not prohibit doctors from asking patients if they own a gun.
Not in my country.
Push-
I had to say that.
Push doctors to ask patients whether they own a gun. Prohibit doctors from asking patients if they own a gun. Now, one, I just want to say is before this, is it really against the rules to ask a doctor if they have a gun? If the doctor asks if they have a gun?
I guess it makes. I guess like it's confidentiality.
But this
stuff.
is the guy that's sticking shit up your butt and stuff sometimes. I'm like,
I don't know what kind of doctor you go to.
I've
learning
never-
a lot about
I've-
you today,
Just
Goldie.
wait another 10 years.
I've never had
Yeah.
had a doctor stick anything up my butt, but I'm sure at some point it's going to
If
happen.
a doctor shoves something in my butt to save my life, go
You're
right
okay
ahead,
with
doctor.
Well, it's all part of the prostate exam.
Yeah, my what I'm trying to say is what the like why is this even an issue?
Is it B?
I don't know. Push
find
doctors to ask patients whether they own a gun. Is that what you want to choose?
No. Clarify that the healthcare law does not prohibit doctors from asking patients if they own a gun.
Yes.
Is that one we're going with?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, we're going next. Correct.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't. It doesn't prohibit it. I'm just saying is like if
No,
anyone
but that makes sense because it sounds like if a doctor starts asking if you have a gun, like they'll probably bring up questions like, well, are you aware that, statistically this is bad for your health, yada, 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 whatever the fuck.
yeah,
the
but
doctor
they
says.
ask you if you smoke as well.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So I guess that's my whole point. Is like this was against the law before. Like they ask you everything else. Like if they ask you if you do drugs, illegal drugs, they can't say anything. Like they can say, "Do you do any drugs?" And you can say, "Like I do heroin, I do this, I do that."
I have this fantasy that one day a doctor's gonna ask me, like, "Do you do drugs?" And I want to be like, "Why are you holding?"
Yeah, but I mean, they can't tell any as long because of doctor-patient convention.
What you got?
Confidentiality. They can't say anything unless you are directly hurting yourself or someone else.
Someone in danger or some shit like that.
So it's like if you tell them yes, in the past I've done drugs, like they can't do anything. They're not going to call the cops on you. That's why I kind of go like, why is it even an issue that they ask if you have a gun?
I do not know these things.
Like this is the man or woman that's saving you, and you're worried that like, what do you mean, doctor? Like, what kind of question is that? If I have a gun, fuck you.
It's probably actually the nurse that saves you if you just tell the nurse what to do.
No, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. All right,
Thank
next
you,
one.
nurses. I love you.
There are 11 states with some type of photo identification voting law.
50 states, but
there are 11 states with some type of photo identification voting law. If of the 11, how many of them did President Barack Obama win in the 2012 presidential election?
Wait. So if you want to vote, you have to have an ID.
In 11 states, there are 11 states that require photo identification
for
voting.
For voting.
Okay.
11 states.
Mm-hmm.
11, 10 plus 1.
I don't think I have to show my ID.
I don't know if California is one of them.
I don't think so. I voted and I didn't have to do that.
All right.
So
is the answer now of those 11? How many did Barack Obama win in the 2012 presidential election? Was it none, 4, or 7?
7.
You going with 7?
I'm
4.
With 7.
You going, Joe? You going with 4?
4 was funny enough. 4 was my first choice, but
I'm
then
splitting
7.
the difference here.
Splitting the difference.
7 sounded good.
All right, I'm gonna go with 7 as well. So I'm gonna go 7.
If they listed the states, well, I guess that probably would
it's
give it
wrong.
What
Wrong.
is it?
This is 0.
Let's go 4. 4 was correct.
There you go.
So a
Joe.
viral email falsely claims that Obama lost in every state that required a photo ID in order to vote, and it was in fact not true. It was only 4 of them he won. 4 of them he won. So what is that? 7? 7
What
he lost.
states?
Oh, okay. So you went to the other quiz. I was like, I didn't get the same question as you, and it's like, oh, here it is. Never mind.
Yeah, it's the January 18th one.
Yeah.
Because I just went down the line.
Oh, okay. So you're taking one
What
from
is- I
each
mean,
quiz.
He won both
I
votes.
guess. Yeah, he won. Obama won the
Popular and
popular and electoral. Yeah. So all right, federal spending.
It's just like with Bush.
What?
It was just like with Bush, dude. No, the Americans don't like change.
Yeah. What? Wait, you have an issue with Obama? Yeah, way better than Romney, but that's.
I mean, I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just saying, like,
Oh yeah.
it's just like with Bush.
I think there's a lot of people also who didn't want Romney. It's like
I could never, and I'll say this, and anyone can take it how they wish. I could never vote for a Mormon. I just can't. I know too much about their religion.
I know a lot about the religion,
And I'm even
and
sure
I
he's
don't-
a fake ass Mormon. I'm sure of that. But here's all I'm saying: if he wasn't even smart enough to choose a different fake ass religion, like he was gonna be a fake ass member of, like.
Well,
I gotta hold something against him.
I feel that
they have a Messiah. They have someone that's talking to God all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, same with Catholics.
No, the Pope doesn't talk to God. He interprets God's will.
Oh, okay, my bad. Well, you are Catholic, aren't you? Well, Joe's Catholic as well. Well, was.
I was born Catholic.
Born Catholic. Which makes no sense. You weren't born Catholic.
I was born into the Catholic faith.
Thank you. All right.
No, he was. His name was Catholic originally.
Excuse me for trying to expedite my explanations.
I like that expedient.
Yeah. So all right. So next one, federal spending as a percentage of the federal spending as a percentage of the nation's economy was 24.3% for fiscal year 2012, which ended September 30th, 2012.
Yeah,
What?
you lost me at fiscal.
All right.
something.
So it's letting you know that the federal spending as a percentage of the nation's economy was 24.3% for fiscal year 2012. Okay, basically that's what that's saying. That ended in September 30th. What is it projected to be for fiscal year 2013? for 2009 before President Obama took place. So what was it projected for before President Obama took office?
What are my options?
16.5%, 21%, 24.9%.
16. Because I feel like Bush couldn't count.
I'm going to say 24.9 because I'm thinking that it's going to be pretty much the same.
All right. I'm gonna choose 24. I'm going to go 21. I'm choosing the middle.
Good. Then we all have it.
I was wrong.
I'm choosing 24.9. I'm right. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We need to modernize your happy dance, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I need to learn to dance. That would be the first step.
Yeah, learning to dance. All right, next one.
1, 2.
According to the
He's staying
Congressional
at
Budget
T-State.
Office, using the chained consumer price index to adjust for federal programming for inflation would 1. Cut Social Security benefits by $300 billion
Cut
over
it!
10 years. Cut it?
I don't know.
You think cut it?
I just felt like being
I have
angry.
no idea on this one.
Slow spending growth by 145 billion and increase. This one's not fun. I should have read these.
Oh,
Let's go.
because these
Yeah.
are all fun. I mean, whoa,
There's some that were funny.
I like the last
fiscal
one.
spending.
And the
Yeah.
one before that.
'Cause you
'cause
got
I
it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is to that one.
Go
I'm
find
just
it
going to
out.
let you know right now.
Entitlement
It's-
spending, FEMA Corps. FEMA.
All right, here's one that's really easy. Okay, what percentage of Medicare expenditures in 2001 were paid for with general government revenues?
7.
7%? That's not an option. 76%, 0%, or 41%?
41.
0%?
What percentage of Medicare expenditures in 2001 were paid for?
I'm going to say 0%.
0%. You're going 0?
I don't know.
No, that was wrong. Wrong, Joe.
41.
You were wrong.
41.
I'm going 41 with Carlos here.
Oh, what percentage of Medicare? Okay.
Like what
I
did
was-
what bills did the government float?
Carlos, you were right.
41?
Yeah.
According to the Medicare trustees, 41% of total Medicare expenditures in 2001 were paid for with general revenues.
I keep getting
I'm not
these
entirely
answers
sure
right.
what this means.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, we keep getting these answers right, but I'm like, I'm not sure what. any
Yeah,
of
I don't
these
know what
is
it means
like.
either.
Yeah, some of these I know what they mean. We really need
TV
to
ads. Who's Will Rogers?
go through and pick them.
Yeah. So when will
know
Social
who Will
Security's
Rogers is.
Disability Insurance Trust Fund be exhausted, or has it already been exhausted? Is the answer
I'm
2038?
exhausted right now.
Is the answer 2038, 2016, or was it or did it happen in 2010?
No, 2038.
2038 you're going with, Joe?
Sure.
Because we're not supposed to have it.
Not right.
2018.
Nope, wrong. It is, in fact,
2010.
I think it's 2016. It's taking
Yep,
forever.
2016.
Correct. Yep, correct. We will exhaust Social Security benefit thingies in 2016, supposedly.
Great. I'm really not going to get Social Security.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that you're legal either.
I thought it did help. I was wrong.
Well,
God.
since
damn
Obama's
it.
president,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
But
All
there's
right.
that dream. I have dreams. Do I get enacted for something?
Yeah, we need
You've
to
been
make
an
sure.
actor.
You know what it is, Joe? I think what we need to do is we need to change this from like factchange.org.
Fact-checked?
Fact check.
Uh-huh.
I added so many things. Factcheck.org quiz to just quizzes in general.
Yeah,
Funny,
okay.
yeah.
Although we should probably
What
look at
color
that
are
these
you?
questions
No,
first.
you'd have to do like, what color are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be hilarious.
And if we
yeah.
do check factcheck.org again,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
should
yeah.
we should at least be able to understand what the
What the
question
fuck?
is
What the fuck? The
asking.
question is.
Having homegirl in the room here is like having a ghost.
Yeah.
Because I acknowledge her and I see her, but like I tried to talk to her like 3 times, and she's like, I don't know if she's real. 'Cause she hasn't acknowledged me.
Well, she
Except
she
for
can't
briefly
do
when I said something about a 14-year-old.
she can't do anything now but play with her Kindle. Nexus.
Did you get a
Nexus
haircut?
7.
Yes, I did.
It looks lovely.
All right, Joe. We're on to our last segment.
Yay!
Joe names a segment.
What?
Yep.
Why is this back?
It's back because last
Because
time you
Carl was
actually
here.
made one.
Ooh, what did he make?
He
Did I?
he named the news segment "What's News" with apostrophe. What is news? What's news?
What's
What's
news?
news?
What's
What's
news?
news?
What's news, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
So what am I naming?
Let's
The quiz thing? Am I naming the quiz thing?
let's name the TV segment. Let's try
I
that
thought-
again.
This is like the third time.
Yeah, let's try it though.
Oh God, I thought we already came up with one.
No, we didn't. If we did, I forgot to write it down. So TV. Unless you really want to do the quiz one, we can do the quiz one.
Let's do the quiz one.
All right, quiz one.
It's like okay, quiz. What was that?
It's not just going to be factcheck.org though. So it's going to be any quizzes that we want to do. So
they'll all have questions.
Yeah.
So what was that?
What was that? That's your first one. What was that?
That's my first one. Yeah, that's first suggestion.
Carlos, do you have anything? Any suggestions?
Yes. Quizzical.
All right. Quizzical.
Riddle me this.
Ooh, riddle me that.
Asshole.
I think the song should go riddle me this, and then someone in the background goes, "Oh, what? Riddle me that." I don't know. All right.
I guess I was like
riddle
me this, riddle me this,
riddle me
that, riddle me that. I don't know. That's what I got nothing.
Quizzle me this.
Quizzle me this.
Quizzle me this. All right, there it is. Quizzle me this. There it is.
Quizzle me this.
Quizzle me this.
Oh, it's fact checking, huh? How about not?
Well, it won't necessarily just be
fact checking.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's Quizzle me this. Congratulations, Joe. This is the second time that this segment.
Do I get a sound?
I'm clapping on it. Damn.
I don't have a sound
low
for
bass?
that. Oh yeah, low bass. Let's go low bass. Congratulations, Joe. This is the second time you've properly performed this quiz. Not this quiz. This show thing. I don't know. I'm done.
This is epic.
All right. So
I wish I could, whenever I walked and I just spoke, it was like, vroom.
Yeah, I know.
I am Carlos. It is Tuesday. I don't have anything to say. I'd be like, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm paying the mortgage. You know?
It just,
you know, like just like normalized.
It's Tuesday. I went to lunch. I got a blowjob.
Whoa, that's much more epic than my day.
Was great.
For me, it's more like.
But here's the part: is it keeps going, so it doesn't stop.
I'm feeling okay. The weather is nice. You know, I'm a little hungry. I don't know what to eat.
Still going.
You know,
you got 7 more seconds.
A sandwich would be good. I don't know. Well,
it goes on for so long. And then it just
tie.
I didn't stop it in time, so it goes into.
It sounded like my wiener when I.
Yeah, this is what happens when Carlos sees a really hot woman at the bar.
Carlos is drunk at the bar. He doesn't see hot women.
Tie. These be fighting.
God
sees
damn
women.
Hey, hello.
This is an eerie one.
Often?
Do you come here often? Hey, lady.
Hey, sexy lady.
I know that song.
It's a Gangnam Style song.
All right, so this episode's done. Carlos, where can people find you if they want to?
Lately, actually, because I'm in limbo between jobs, just hanging out.
Limbo between? I thought you said you had both.
I do have them both, but they haven't finished construction at the other place.
Gotcha.
So we're just like in menu development right now. So we're just having like little meetings, coffee shops generally.
That's cool.
The bar from time to time. Oh, they do an open mic night at Augie's, and I think next Tuesday I will be there doing some of my poetry. So you can find me there.
Do they do that every Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, so they might be able to see you at Augie's in Redlands, California, Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Very cool, Joe. What can they find? Oh, can they find you on Facebook?
Can anyone find Joe? He's right here, and I'm not sure
if you found him.
I find him. Me?
Yeah.
Can they find me on Facebook? Sure, give it a shot. Joe Rossi.
That should be your new segment. Did you find give it a shot?
Oh, I'm gonna eventually. I'm going to make a yeah. I'm eventually gonna make a segment that is guess when last time Joe had sex.
I like that we're saying that while his girlfriend's right here.
Oh yeah, because you never know. Yeah.
You guys have had sex before?
No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, they brought it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we brought it up on the last one I was on too.
It's because there's no way to know when he's had it or not.
What is there supposed to be like a flag that goes up?
Other people,
an aura.
I can tell when Carlos is having sex.
Am I having sex right now?
Nope. I know.
Actually, you'd be surprised, but
What you're
Is there
right
a
now,
light
in fact,
that comes on or something like that?
Hmm?
Just
My cheeks get red.
no, but also
Like,
other people.
It's like fucking.
Am I supposed to tweet this when it happens?
No, do you not agree, Carlos, that that when you're having sex on a regular basis, or when you've had sex, you will talk about it a little bit more?
Let me tell you something, Goldie.
What?
If I've learned anything over my brief existence, is that I don't agree or know anything.
Except for the 3 Bs, right?
The three. Now that's
three
I
Bs.
wanted to talk about that today.
You did. You wanted to talk about that today? Why?
I don't know. I like talking about 3 Bs.
What is it?
Booty, boobs, and
Bitches, booze,
booty,
boobs, booty, and
booze. Yeah.
booze.
Yeah.
No, wait. I said that booze twice. Booze, booty, and
Boobs.
boobs.
Boobs,
That's right.
booty, and booze.
It's what we. And then, in fact, what we didn't.
As a matter of fact, I thought we were gonna have a drink today, but no, he has to go to work.
I do have to go to work. If you would have been here earlier, no, I wouldn't have even.
I had to get paid. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
get
need
it.
My money.
I get it.
need my money.
I get
I'm
it.
not rich like some Fandango fucking Goldie over here. I mean, your name's Goldie, for God's sake.
Yeah, because I'm totally
But
rich.
he's Jewish.
Yes, I'm Jew. If you're Jewish, you think I'm Jew. You think I'm a Jew. If you're German, you think I'm German. If you're French, you think I'm French.
So we do sign-off notes? What do we do?
Yeah, so I'm asking you, Carlos,
Okay.
if someone wanted to, are you on Twitter?
I'm not on Twitter.
But you're on Facebook,
I
right?
am on Facebook.
If someone wanted to contact you on Facebook, they would do it how?
They'd find me on Facebook and add me. My name is Carlos de la Torre.
There we go. All right. And if they wanted to get some of your fantastic food, where would that be?
I guess you could call me. I actually have been doing a lot of caterings lately. I'm really good at cocktail
okay. Well,
parties.
there you go. There you go. How can you get a hold of you if they want? If somehow in the future, and by the way, Carlos is a really great chef.
I'll tell you what. I'll give my food website to Joe here. Maybe he can have it come up or something, and I can do that.
But you don't want to say it either.
I can, but it's just like a really long name.
Oh,
so no one's gonna. Yeah, you're gonna have to see it.
That's only for the people who watch it though. So all the people who listen.
Okay, fine. It's www.wix.com/alchemistcatering/food.
Gotcha. Okay, so that I can't repeat it. So say it one more time.
www.wix.com/alchemistcatering/food.
Gotcha.
So the alchemist portion you put there.
It's kind of like my ideas that I take, because the kind of catering I do, as much as I would love to be doing like high end stuff. Yeah, what was that?
Oh, that's only you guys can hear that. That is my Facebook.
Oh, as much as I love to do high end catering, I'm trying to like market to an audience that isn't quite ready for that kind of thing here. So my idea is that I take some rustic dishes or some things that are really familiar, and I modernize them. I make them something different with my own thing. So alchemist in that sense.
Nice.
The whole tagline is food transformed. You know?
Right.
That's really cool.
Cool.
See, I did not know that, Carlos.
The more you know.
Now everyone knows. And we already went through Joe. And of course, you can always get to me at Chris Goldie, at Chris Goldie on Twitter. The same on Facebook. And then you can always email us, email the show at cjlastresort@gmail.com. Right, Joe?
Yep.
That's right?
Yep.
No te metas con mi tutu. No te metas con mi, I don't know. I had the song stuck in my head. Bye, guys. I guess.
Yeah. So that's
later.
it. We're done. Right?
We're out.
Is that how I end it?
You ended it with.
I never remember it. All right. We're done.